Good morning, day 112. It's about 6:15 and we are getting our food resupply this morning from Lunamoth's trail friend, Miss Congeniality. I'm a little slow going this morning because the heavy rain woke me up at 2:30. We were camped at Cove Mountain Shelter last night, and we are very close to the town of Buchanan, Virginia. We got a blowdown situation. Whoa! I just tripped in a hole. That's what happens when you're not looking. We've hiked 3.2 miles. We've come to this road where we're meeting our trail angel. Here we are in Buchanan. We have Ridge and Miss Congeniality, our trail angels for the day. Thanks so much for bringing us here. Yay! Awesome. We just have our packs open and we're going into a coffee shop. We're gonna figure out what we need for our next outing, and we're gonna charge some stuff and get some food. So we came to James River Drip Coffee. We're all having sandwiches. We took a look at our food and basically figured out we all have enough food, even though we thought we might not, and we need a resupply. I do need some more Oreos or some vegetables. How's it going there, Lunamoth? Good breakfast sandwich? Awesome. We went over to that Exxon. I got some Oreos and some Aleve. And now we're coming over to this swinging bridge. It's quite the attraction. I don't know how old it is, but it's some historic swinging bridge. And so we're going to do that before we head back to trail. This is quite the steep slope down. Are we like single filing it? Is that what's happening? 3 pedestrians? Limited to 3 pedestrians. This bridge is over the James River, and Lunamoth has been a river guide for years, and she led river trips on the James and was just telling us that they would pull out here and sit under the trees over on the side there and have lunch and fill up all their water for the rest of the trip. And they would go across the street to that Exxon. And it's bouncing. We saw people coming, like they might be coming towards the bridge. And because there's this limit of 3 pedestrians, we were like, we're claiming it, we're walking first. Hopefully they see the sign. This is really cool. The return. We have done all the chores in Buchanan. Miss Congeniality and Ridge are taking us back to the trailhead in their very nice rental car.
It is so nice.
It is a really nice car.
We were saying that like it's too like new. We're like, what is all this like newfangled?
Since we got back on trail after Buchanan, we went uphill 1.7, and then we've been downhill, level, sort of gentle, pine needles. It's really nice. And there's a few water sources in this stretch. So we're in this nice and easy breezy stretch, which is great because it's pretty hot and it's very humid. I'm soaking wet from sweat. In the time that Lunamoth and Magpie and I have been hiking together, they decided that I should hike in front. So I'm always in front. And I just want to tell you that in the mornings, that means a lot of cobwebs because there aren't very many people out here. So we're generally first. But this afternoon, Definitely feels like somebody's been here already. Not so many cobwebs. We're taking a break at a stream, and Magpie has this very cool bucket and washed her hair, but this is a demo of multiple uses of things. Instead of bringing a brush, Magpie uses her fork when she wants to detangle, and then she can clean it and also use it to eat with it. Always have more than one use for the items you bring. That's one of the first things that you said to me, I remember. Yeah. We are not planning to stay at this shelter, but wow, it is really nice. Like, it looks like a newer shelter. It can hold 20 people. It's a double-decker. And it's got, look at this, oh my God. It's basically a wraparound porch. This is amazing. Wow. This is maybe the nicest shelter I've ever seen.
Oh, crazy cool.
There are some shelters in Maryland that are actually similarly nice. We're at a water source, and we are tanking up for an uphill hike. We have 4.8 miles with no water, and it is really a lot of uphill, and there's a shelter in 4.8 miles. We're going to Cornelius Creek Shelter, and it's just a lot of uphill. We're suiting up after our break. Magpie had some coffee. We all had snacks. I got an email back from Z-Packs, and they are sending me a free pair of titanium stays. That's what they're called. The ceiling wires for my tent. So yay! My sort of limping along, broken tent is gonna have a new life once I get that. I'm super excited. Just to turn a corner for a switchback, and it's such a long uphill. Oh my God, we're so tired. I think we have 2 miles left. It really looks like someone came through here with a weed whacker. It's very nice not to have tall plant life brushing up against our legs. Very nice. Look what I found. Columbine. I'm pretty sure this is columbine. Because look at the leaves. There are the leaves. It's columbine. I love columbine. Reminds me of Glacier National Park. I remember the columbine there. I know that steepness does not come through, but this trail right here, I just want to whine about it. It's the last uphill push. I think it's just like 0.3, and then it's downhill to the shelter, but that's really not friendly right there.
See the sky.
How are you feeling about that?
You didn't even see the sky. You didn't even get the full extent.
Oh,
of that,
okay.
you know? Like,
Okay. Oh,
keeps
there it
going.
is. There it is. It just keeps going. Thanks for making sure.
Yeah, I'm not feeling good about it.
I'm trying to hold the camera level so you can see that this is the angle of these plants is the angle of the hill we're walking on. But the cool thing is we're seeing more columbine. There's been a few places with it. So here's some more. And I think we can hear thunder in the distance, but the sky, it looks good. It's looking pretty friendly. All right. So we're on the downhill. Final push. We have about a half mile. It's about 10 till 8 p.m. You know, we went to town. We were off trail for like 3 hours. And we're hiking 12 miles. We did great. And still, we are benefiting from the trail volunteer who came out here with a weed whacker and mowed down this trail 4 miles. It's awesome. Thank you. Here we are at the turnoff, Cornelius Creek Shelter. and it's a couple minutes after 8 p.m. I just wanted a video of how wet my shirt is. It got a little bit dry on the way up. It was like completely soaked.
You can see the
Oh, yeah.
difference between the dry sleeve
Yeah.
and everything else.
Everything else soaking wet. But we're here. Here's the shelter. And I'm going to get my tent out to see if I can dry it a little bit before I set it up. Wrapping up day 112. I am actually in the shelter instead of in my tent. As soon as we got here, Luna Moth and Magpie both set up their tents. I just wanted to make my food. I wanted to make my food so bad. It started raining and they both had tents to go to, and I did not. So the only reason I wouldn't want to stay in a shelter is because of the bugs. And when it's raining, there aren't very many bugs. I'm in the shelter by myself, so I have, even my wet tent is hanging up in here using pegs. And some of my wet clothes are hanging. I doubt any of it will dry because it's so humid. Today felt like a pretty big day. We hiked 12 miles and went to town for 3 hours, so it's pretty good. Luna Moth is definitely sick. She has like a cold. Magpie is still sort of getting over hers, but her voice has come back. She's feeling, it seems, a little bit better. But we're all really worn out after today. That was really a lot of uphill. So I have my tent hooked up to a couple of nails on that end and a couple of wood pegs on that end. And then I have just clothes hanging on pegs and my backpack